Today we're playing some Grand Theft Auto. I'm gonna go around to all the drug dealers, hit up Cash, Stash, and some other places. In normal fashion, we're gonna start here at the test drive, at the car meet. Get the easy car meet rep before we walk away and forget to. Sorry. I remember when the Jester race car did come out. There was that Maserati or whatever that came out, and I didn't like that at all. It had more customization to it too, but I just didn't like it. That was their first attempt to take a regular street car and make a race car version of it. That and the Kuruma, like the armored Kuruma, the armored other cars that they were releasing, that was their shot right there of having us buy two of the same vehicle, at one point. A non-armored and an armored, or the race car and the non-race car. And then the Bennies, the non-Bennies R8, RH8 still, and then the custom, like even I have the old RH8, the original. Based off the R35. Alright, I'm going outside. I already did the test drive, the license plate, and the personal vehicle test drive. That's how I leave out. Personal vehicle test drive and out. I gotta do my acid.
Hey, this is Charlie Reed from your hangar. Been a minute, right? Look, so I don't know if you noticed, but private militaries are back in business. And there's one group of assholes taking serious advantage of the good publicity. Meriwether Security.
Charlie, he's got this like
Makes the recruitment
snickering
drive,
laugh.
government contracts, and all kinds of shit sit on the side.
He says,
So, I've been putting together a team.
Fresh meat! Long time.
"Oh, I'm trying to call for my acid vehicle, but now I'm where my acid vehicle would be because of the horn, so it's probably gonna put it up further."
G'day, boss. This is your captain speaking. Captain Brendan Darcy. You know, on your enormous super yacht. You do remember you've got a yacht, right? Well, anyway, look.
Curve. Bam. Oh yeah. I still want to hit my production over here on this, even though my acid's full on supplies and product. That's good. I was being have yesterday. I also made 1.657 yesterday, so I was definitely being a good boy. Production boost. All right, it's noon. I'm gonna go do the casino wheel, and then we'll hit the desert. 3 dealers. Did I lose you already? You want me to pick you up? Casino and then 3 dealers. Oh, did it pull you back in the garage? Jay? It accidentally pull you back inside the shop? Oh shit. I swear you were sitting outside of the car meet on the map still. And then you disappeared, and I thought you went in the car meet, not the acid truck. Either way. Casino. Casino and then the desert. Ooh-wee. Closing your eyes, sneezing while going this quick. I tried to squeeze. Lagging. I'm lagging at the curb back there where I first hit the dump truck. I know where it showed me for you. Did it do the same thing for you and freeze the car? Okay. I was wondering, because sometimes people say they think I parked or that I got up against that wall and then stopped after the accident, and I still wasn't even in control of. Hello, viewer! How's it going today? Thank you for watching. Boom. I'll let you go first when we get in here if you can.
I know it's overdue, but what can I do, man?
I gotta blow my nose.
The racebook is open and the horses are running at the inside track. Stop by and play.
Now see, I've got 2 stingers. One, the last one off the wheel. The purple one, I left it alone. Just to show that that was it. And then I've got this here. Or, well, I've already got this one here. Good luck.
Just can't look away.
Oh, 40K. Shows 40K on mine. Oh, yeah? No. I thought they had 50,000. Chamois plate carrier? I'm sure it's like a bulletproof vest that holds plates, like the big plate armor. I said plate carrier. It's a chamois or something, almost like military-ish, you know, like camo, but not. You want to drive? I can smoke. Either way. The other day when you were the taxi and we had to go to like some of the hardest ones, like in the dirt roads and that, and I'm like, man, he's the taxi, alright. Wait, do I have my...
Had a pretty shitty
What
week
did I
last
do?
week. I was supposed to go to the beach, but they completely shut down the Elysian Fields freeway. No, all the service roads were fucked because of it.
Oh, is it my settings?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
for a walk. Good one. All right.
I haven't had to do that. Yeah, vehicle, everyone. Sorry. That's up to you. I know I need to smoke. You're like, I don't even like this car. Right. Just because it's not a car, it doesn't give you that car feel when you drive it. Holy fucking controller flying. This is my first smoke. And I only half hit the car meat because I was trying to keep my hands on the sticks. Controller in hand. They're all so close. That could have technically been the third one because of how close it is in the bunker, but we're here. The airport trailer park. After this, yeah, you know the trailer. Oh, I just switched the mark. Hold on. We passed the one. Sorry. We passed the one because I switched the mark thinking you were pulling in at the airport scrapyard trailer park. Sorry. 'Cause that's really close to the bunker, that one. Yep. Oh yeah, put yesterday's money away. It looked like she had less of a shirt on with her arms crossed. It looked like they was about to fall at the bottom.
Hello there.
Yeah, is the way she got her arm up. 29, 79, 20. Oh. Oh, shit. Now we just opening doors. Fuck it. Somewhere down there. I believe that's the spot. Go for it. Fuck that. We'll hit a bump or something, maybe. You can fly right over that mountain. That'll close the door. There you go. That's like all the way closed too, not part way. We can hop right over that mountain if you wanted. If you have something here, go for it. Yeah, do it. Do it. Because that'll be a good getaway to go to the next one. Let me get it a little closer for you. Hello, how's it going, viewer? Thanks for watching. Waiting on my buddy to come out here. This is his stash house for the day. Yeah, we are going to the 3 dealers. He's doing his stash house. We're getting it all done. Bunch going on. Yesterday, or the last time I played, I made 1,675,000, and it looked like we'll make 1,000,000 today. He's in there killing people and doing the combination. Oh yeah, he's already done. Which one? Oops. That's a big oops in a minute. Oh, that's a way bigger oops trying to save it. If I would have had the front end steered, don't worry. The reason I say don't worry is because this ain't a scramjet. Scramjet would have already found some water before this. Okay. I'll use some roads. Maybe? I knew we were going through that and I clipped it. Little place. It's okay. Like, I don't feel like today'd be a great day to play a racing game. My reflexes are a little more on the trigger than on the steering wheel recently.
What you said last night. Hey,
I really do a lot of melee for saying
I saw some real
shooter.
shit in the desert, man.
35,600,
Mind
2,800,
symbolism.
14,500, 14.
Check you later. I need some wheatgrass, tofu, and some chia seeds.
Fuck. Yep. Oh, it's so much quicker. I know. It's just not my day. And it's not like not my day, I just am not doing good at driving today. It didn't say I touched the wheels on the ground that whole going uphill after that boost, so it didn't give me no boost for in the air. Alright.
Oh, it's cracking, homie.
40,400. 15,8. 15,850. Wow. How's it going, viewer? Hey, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Bunker? You think yours is ready? Whoopee. Alright. One minute. Okay, I'm here now. It is a Torador. Sorry, I had to message somebody. It is a Torador.
Okay, this should be about as simple as it gets. The store knows you're en route. As soon as they confirm receipt of the parts, they'll release the funds.
Hello, Pegasus Lifestyle Management. How can I help you? Thank you, sir. Your spectacular aircraft is now ready for you at our nearest airfield.
Oh, that's bad. I can't even drive the dune loader right. You're already airborne and gone? Shit, you're at yours. Yeah, I sent a message. I think the message I sent worked. I don't even know. fast enough. I was getting a drink real quick. Nothing wrong with accidentally going not too high for no reason, but I just went a little high, like almost straight up. I already had forward momentum, but then I was able to like do some dive speed, really go fast forward to make up. Oh hi, oh wow, hi. A little Binko arrow on the corner of the building, just enough to catch the propeller, and then I had to move it around a little. Cargo Bob's gone, that's fine. Exotic or export mixed goods. I would say exotic car, because they're worth more right now too.
Good to see you, boss. Hi there. What do you need? Bye.
I'm already exporting as soon as the Cargo Bob touched down.
What's up, Jefe? We're moving that stuff, right? We got it all loaded up and tied down. It's on the flatbed right outside the warehouse for you.
Thank you.
What the fuck? Holy moly!
Oh, they might not even be chasing me, and I just crashed. But it wasn't a huge crash. You know how the train ones. There's a part that breaks, but there's a part that's solid. Train guards and whatever stops come down for the cars. Nightclub, auto shop. I don't know if it has two. If it does, I definitely need to do that. So nightclub really didn't need it, but I'm here and it's a kick out, so then I really don't have to come back because it'll definitely be. I'm just about to go to like half popular. What else are you thinking you might want to do today? Not that we gotta get off here anytime, soon, but I don't know what else you would. Right, right. And so there's other things we can do too if you don't want to.
Extra men are helping out a lot, boss.
But I'd like to. I'd like to. Right, right, right. Yeah. Yeah, because otherwise you just get swarmed, literally. You gotta have your bearings. Yeah, you gotta be alert. for sure. I'm always on my toes, even when we're in some chill shit. You literally like walk in the next room and it's not chill shit. Like, oh, okay. You know, you loot 2 or 3 places and they're just completely empty, and then you come across this place and you go to start looting, and you just swarmed 20 to 30 of them. Literally at every swing, there's something else there. Swing, ching, swing, ching. 20, 30 of them. And I'm pretty much one-hitting them. If I don't hit them just right in one hit them, it sucks because they can still hurt me and they have just a sliver of health. I have to do a whole nother swing. And even like the super mutants, if you're used to like 2-tapping them, there's nothing worse than having to hit them a 3rd time, you know. Mine's like 3-tap, so, but that's if I have my strength right. Otherwise it is for 5 if there's no sneak in the beginning. You gotta sneak in the beginning, you gotta have extra strength, like, but I broke my armor multiple times yesterday. 4 different times probably, so I'm like, I have to get ballistic fiber. Because without ballistic fiber you don't get more good armor. Yeah, military basically. Military duct tape and military ammo bags are the only, that's the only way. Military ammo bags on bases and military duct tape if you find it. For some reason the duct tape, besides having adhesive, has ballistic fiber in it. Thank God it's not just the military ammo bags. Yeah, there's not a lot of places that military had big area all set up, you know. You hear of troops went here and died, or this happened there, but as far as actual forts and that, and then some of them are like still living people over there, you know, so it's a whole different style. Like, it's not that desolate with food, guns, and ammo bags still laying around. It's people walking around and talking, and like, so, you know, but that's one thing I was already working on, and even have my base still currently stationed at. But it's nice because like a game like that, I can get a head start before you do get on. Um, Dailies and that. I'm weighed down right now from having legendaries, like doing events and getting legendary weapons and armor and all that. You can only turn in so many legendary things in a day. Like 400 script. So I make 400 script. I make 1400 caps every day off of vendors and that. 1,400 caps before I even go and 400 gold bullion, but that's off of treasury notes, also from doing public events. So public events, you can't go wrong. The problem is you end up with so much legendary stuff on you. Sorry, I'm now driving a $50,000 car. I got quiet. Yeah, that ballistic fiber I didn't know I needed until I needed. I didn't know I needed it until I already had a left leg and a right arm, you know, slugger pose with your left leg forward and your right arm swinging. Those were the first to break. And it started to hurt creatures and things. I could feel it. It hurt as soon as the armor broke. You know what I mean? Then I fucked around trying to go someplace that I thought would, you know, be military place. It was all overtaken by super mutants. So now my chest piece breaks from them shooting me, you know. Good aim and all that. So now, besides critters, now everything hurts. Bullets, poison, you name it. Everything, because my chest was broken. So, by the time I did go get ballistic fiber, I got 35 of it, and I've only got 10 of it left, because it takes 5 for each piece of armor. And by the time I did get it, my other leg had broke from creatures, and my other arm was down so low that I'm just like, fuck it. When I repaired the other pieces, I repaired it too, so that it didn't like immediately break my left arm the next time. I tried to block, because block puts your left arm up with the melee. But yeah, immediately the first thing is your leg that's forward and your swinging arm, left leg, right arm. You know, like, um, but I will say I was lucky. I'll say this now. I was lucky enough that I had perks left over, like 5 or 8 perks that I could grab a perk, you know, like from leveling and not doing it. And so I went in and I did where my armor costs less to craft, which still didn't help the ballistic fiber whatsoever. It still took the same exact amount of ballistic fiber. Anyways, I also have an issue with the bargaining. Like I have my charisma and the bargaining thing up, and I don't make more or less money off of the charisma and the bargaining thing. But that's, I'd have to look into that more. They might have a patch or fix where 15 or 20 is the max, and so me doing like 30 charisma, 15 was already at max. You know what I mean? You can't get better bargaining. Anywho, back to it, ballistic fiber. So I made it where technically when I craft armor, it takes me less resources, and then I only had the one where it was like 130%, and then I upped it, so it was 200% durability of armor I do make. Like, okay, cool. So like the armor I'm wearing is literally twice as strong as the armor that broke 3-4 times on me. You know what I mean? It'll last longer for that same amount of resources, and technically it was supposed to cost less resources, but 5 ballistic fiber is 5 ballistic fiber. You kinda gotta when it says it costs less to craft, they mean steel and other polymer, or, you know, not that. Tell you what though, if you want to stick with bullets, eventually you'll have to start doing lead and acid farming, which I don't really need, but yeah, everyone needs acid because I've only got like 500 acid and I've got like 1800 lead. And in comparison, I have 20,000 steel. And remember, my house is made out of steel. And so, you know what I mean? Like, some of that was used up, and it's still just same with when you repair everything, guns, melee, and weapons, armor, uh, steel. But you just get so much of it. Well, I might do my acid now. That'll give it time to refill. Are you your acid jerk, dude? I just saw you CEO up. Okay. You want me to help? Because nightclub truck is like its own thing. If you want me to help, because I would take help with mine too. I always want someone with a truck or an up and atomizer with me because of the size and weight of that truck that you're driving. I would like to help you, and then I'll worry about my acid. My nightclub is full too. It's 1.925 or something. It's max, not 1.871 anymore. Completely freaking loaded is what mine is. But yeah, I don't dare do it without at least one person, someone to like be outside of the vehicle while you're spinning wheels inside of the vehicle. You can invite me over, Eb. Oh, with your 2 Kleenexes, better take my sinus medicine and get another Kleenex. I say, I hope I don't sound tired. I'm just freaking nasally and sinuses and almost sick. Not really sick. It's just fall. What does that mean? Is it 1.8 or 1.9? That's up to you. It's still a big chunk. I mean, so put it like this. You can make a little more on it, but the only reason mine is max is because I haven't had the opportunity. So as soon as you get rid of it, you're instantly making more because all them guys are doing something.
Great, I'm gonna help you sell some
Each
of this
one of them
stuff
guys
I
is
know
at least
nothing
doing
about to
something
someone I've never
instead of
heard of
one
in a
of them
transaction I
still
will
working
swear
a
until
little.
my death never to.
Yeah, I'll drive to you. I never did get the invite, I didn't think. I'm going to your nightclub though, I know. I was way down by your one warehouse. Game lag. Rendering road.
So, someone's got word about this little delivery. Look out for these assholes coming after you.
See, that's why I don't do these solo. It's just when you have 2, maybe 3 of them that do go okay, then you get one like this. They're gonna just bounty you the whole time. It's not like at the 3 drop-offs or the last drop-off, or I believe this is the one where they just irritate you the whole time. Of course, I gotta still catch up to you. You're taking the highway, right? I should just worked on getting to the highway myself. I drove over towards you, Yeah, I even asked for the invite though. If I would have got the invite, you know, to the business. As soon as I was a member, I said, hey, not at your place. And I set my controller down to smoke, thinking I'm going to get something on the phone. And then it says, bloop, get in the vehicle. So, not my fault. I never had a chance to even start at the right location and go with you. Yeah, I know it's time, but I know you can't pull over and wait on me. I'm just saying that we didn't do the normal thing where we are at the business before we do the business. It's supposed to be easy work, not a bunch of work just to try to even get to my buddy and help him. That was a shit show. Where are you going? Where are you going? That's it. It's not that that was hard. It's just that it was difficult for me because I had to fight to even get to your nightclub or the highway or your truck, and it never happened. It never happened because I was far enough across city without mechanic.
Just to let you know, you have a happy customer. I'm gonna wire you that money minus the laundering fee. Tax man's gotta get something.
You want to do your warehouses? Are they sitting there full? Or you still gotta have your people independently go to them? Like, get more? That's if they were full, we could do those. I just was thinking that because you're already a CEO. If you wanted What's up? You go down to your CEO and talk to your peoples, and I'll do an MC thing real quick then. I'll do an MC thing real quick. Probably just a bike, not even the beer van. Because that's quick and that'll bring me into the city. I'm gonna have to disband them. And, you send your people to do your work. I'm pretty sure both my warehouses are full. I'm not trying to do mine. I'm trying to make you money. I got money. I'm trying to make you some money. But yeah, like all my businesses are full. Like dangerously full.
yo. Real talk.
Thank you.
That is
Oh.
hot, if I do say so myself.
This is gonna be a kind of quick bike.
Just
No
don't let it catch
brakes.
you speeding.
Engine
Or
2,
do.
tranny 3,
Whatever.
turbo. No brakes.
Whoa, now she looks pretty, but not in like a girly way. Wow, she looks good. Not that she didn't already.
Big spokes.
You got some sweet wheels. No blowouts with these, baby.
I forgot I was gonna try to do my acid
Decisions,
sooner than
decisions.
later, because what'll happen is that I'll do the acid and I'll be like 20 minutes later, like, you know what, I'm getting off. And then the next day is like hard for the dealers, yeah, the next day.
You think that takes me a while too.
You're working on getting to your second warehouse. I think that's where I was standing. I was standing at the one warehouse that we both have, or down that way. Way over almost at the mass place at the beach. And your nightclub ain't too far from getting on the highway.
Mainly roadkill, berries, nuts. I think it's shit every hour.
Alright. I was debating on going to my stash.
They made ale back then, right? On the flip side, dude.
So this guy was talking, right? I waited for it to all be over. I didn't bring extra attention to it, but he's like eating meat, berries, and nuts. I shit like a bear every hour, but hey, at least I can have beer because that was around at that time, right? Right there it is, Toreador. See the Toreador? Toreador. 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 Yeah. Let me check this spot, dude. Probably no cars in here. Thanks for coming back. There's 2 or 3 viewers I have, and they don't have their own channel, so it doesn't show as viewers because they're not like signed in. They're guests, you know. I wish it showed all my viewers. The only other way to show how many viewers I actually have viewing sometimes is if they hit like, and I see like 4 or 5 likes, and it says 1 or 2 viewers, and it's like 20 minutes the first hour in. You know, it's not like other people were here and then left. So some it's live from PlayStation. Them watching through seeing me as a gamer, they see like there and like I'll get a PlayStation follow, like to play the game with me or a friend request sometimes. But it's like the live from PlayStation is different than the YouTube. Um, the comments too. There are 2 different comment boards, so it's a lot to keep up with. The live comments and the YouTube broadcast comments. Loading, loading into an auto shop that I don't even need to be in. Loading, loading into an auto shop that probably don't have a car for me because I just did it. And I greedily came back over here. I'm like, well, I'll come in here at least. And they didn't like that. So we're going to do some loading. I'm just freaking, it's just black screen. Trying to go in the auto shop. And I didn't need to be in the auto shop, honestly. I was going to check my arcade and then go do the stash house. And here I talked about the acid, you know. So I don't know if this is gonna blue screen me. What's it usually do? Kick you from online server from being idle too long, or like blue screen? Or sometimes it's 20 minutes for you before this. I'm not touching the controller at all anymore. I already tried to do the whole like whiz bang thing, triangle, circle, you name it, over here on the controller, jam everything. No, I'm just gonna leave it sit there. That might be it for this broadcast. Maybe. I appreciate you staying and watching, but if this screws up the whole game, where it turns into a blue screen, then probably is, I don't know, probably it. If the game kicks me off the game, if it kicks me out of the session, I can join back on him. I'll do a little more. I'll do more if it's gonna work with me. But if it's not gonna play nice, I'm not gonna play it. I'm just gonna go. There's other things we can be doing. Yeah, I'm at like 142 or something now. Yesterday was like 1 to 130. You know, it's already coming on a little slower. Going up. I played a little different too, though. Like I said, I kept breaking armor and doing that kind of stuff. But now I have it where my melee weapons or weapons in general, I can do about the same thing where I craft really good variants of it. So now I can almost be that guy, like fix stuff, work on stuff. Oh, shoot me. Please kill me. Kill me, it'll fix it. Yeah, loading. Alright, I am here. I just had to get killed because it wouldn't let me in my auto shop. Now that it killed me, it should load me back on the road somewhere near there instead of in the auto. Yeah, save me. Everyone's running away from my dead body and I'm running back over. Thank you. I'll remember that to do that for you for the clubhouse and stuff. If it happens again, now that we know that. Yeah, I have one. I love it. I might just cruise with you. I don't know what we're doing, but fuck it. My auto shop's empty. Not worried about. We could, if you really want to soar, like we could soar all the way over here. It's almost a straight line down the southern area. Little street chicane. I love this car. I think I like yours more. I was trying to do that livery, and that livery wasn't. Isn't that livery black? The top of it was black, and the bottom was green. But you ended up doing it chrome, and then black for the secondary. I see. I can tell I haven't been in my arcade in a while because it's 40,000 in it. It's usually 5 or 10. But I'm pretty sure my businesses were good, and so we're just going to hit the stash house. Whatever it does, it does. And when I go to my arcade afterwards, it'll tell me. Like my arcade was right there next to us, so I'm like, shit. If you're trying to drive, you happen to be right there. It sucks when the auto shop's empty, or like the Dune loader the other week. You know, you're just waiting on that one business that does a little more than the others this week. That's the one you gravitate towards, where it's mixed goods, or like right now, if there was an exotic car somewhere, that's 40 or 50,000 instead of 20. Yeah, that's it. That hole right there. Stash house. Stash house. Get my guns ready. door right here. I think I'm going in to start it. Even though I'm smoking. Hopefully they don't bum rush me up the stairs. Right. Yeah, I've never seen that as a mechanic, that if you wait too long, they come for you. I like this one. Okay. Dump the shoddy. There it is. 72, 68, 83. 72, 68, 83. Big numbers. I do reverse. 72, 68, 83. Bam. Ready for me? Okay. Coming out. I try to communicate. So if you were looking at some fucking with something, you know, that you're ready, because we're both going to get kind of shot at, even though they're definitely aiming at me. Okay. Casual walk. Head on. They weren't ready for that. They're speaking other language, so I don't know what the hell he had to say about that whole thing. Weed supplied. I don't think. Do you want to try to go to our office? I don't know if our mixed goods is ready again. Or you can go to your warehouse right here if you need. Oh, hi. Yeah, the game does that quite a bit. Little oops. Shit. That's more game related. You know, so if I knew, and this is not to get on, not you, but even like my viewers, I'm not trying to get on people, because I love it if they're the ones watching and seeing this. That means they're a good viewer. But I wish I could get more of the people subscribed in that to tune in once in a while, even if it's 2 minutes, 5 minutes. You know, not my 6-hour video or 14-hour video. But it would encourage me to get off of that game, because when I play a game and play a game and play a game, sometimes it's for my fun, sometimes I'm playing it because like I'm literally trying to get where I have like at least 8 views. You know what I mean? Where if I had those 12 views, 15 views, like within the first hour or so of a game, I would switch and go play another game. Like, you know, I could see me doing 12 games in a day and switching through different survival ones, different racing ones, like the rally. I was thinking with your car, hey, bunker's ready, so the mixed goods should be ready. Maybe not. Damn it! I think I just pulled you in here. Fuck. Yeah, I would play like 12 different games. I would get into like more zombie games or more racing games, like the rally. I have
What can I do for you?
I have a few rally games that are fun. A lot of fun. But some of them are challenging because you really don't want to actually crash or have mistakes and all that. So my mixed goods isn't ready. My bunker just said it was ready, so mixed goods will be ready in the next however long it took me to fly.
Why would I say that on the phone? You think I'm stupid? Use the secure servers like a professional.
Did you CEO back up? What you got going on? It's a little later in the day. I'd almost with a fresh morning. Fresh morning. I don't know if you work tomorrow or that, but even if I get on at you know 8:30 to 10 instead of 11:30, uh, like I'm in no rush to do mine, but maybe we could do some of my stuff. Maybe I can try to get it where Martin and some other people might be on too. A morning shift. Uh, Nightclub, like my nightclub truck, or in general, the CEO, all of our warehouses. And if there is 4 or 3 of us, like my bunker's been sitting around full, that's a liability. How long that bunker's been sitting there full. And that's guaranteed money just sitting on it. And then if I did do it, they would slow fill passively and be ready some other time. They'd again sit there another month full, and then when I sell them, it takes like 3 days to fill. Yeah, I wasn't gonna speed up. I figured I'd do the bunker after the mixed goods on this time. This one here. Oh yeah, there's my casino chips. Sheesh. I've got 38 million in chips and almost 38 million, or at least that on me. When you look at my daily money and my other, I made 600,000 a day, and that's without the acid or that's one auto shop car. I was debating on doing a custom loadout, but you can't show off all your guns. I'm debating on making a custom one. Alright, so no pipe bomb, proximity mines. I'll leave the jerry can, the Molotov, the grenade, and the sticky. No tear gas. Alright.
our fearless leader. Hello. How can I help you? Oh, hi. Bye. Did I mention that I have
You want
an
to
idea?
invite to this building? I'm about to do mine. I'm just letting you know yours is probably ready. Mixed good again. Okay. Well, I was in a downstate. Yeah. Okay. So your bunker probably ready then.
Hi there. What do you need?
I did my bunker before my mixed goods last time,
So long.
and this time instead of rushing back up to my bunker before my mixed goods, I did it the other way, and then just accidentally went into my auto shop. Better than going in garage one, I think. Garage one can be a long load for some reason, and that's like muscle cars, not even lowriders, so it's not thinking of all the Benny's things. All the old school American muscle, and one and two is lowriders and other
Great to see you.
muscle and other older vehicles that don't fit in the old vehicle area. But then in the old vehicle area, I have a Corvette, but it's just sitting next to the other Corvette, so you know. Oh yeah, I'm on a timer. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. How do I get out of here? Oh no, now what I press? I just pressed another button as soon as like I'm jogging over to the right garage door instead of the elevator door. Now where? Oh yeah, she's like, didn't you leave a minute ago? You know, it's been a minute and a half. I did leave. Exit to ground. That's something they should have debugged a long time ago. Now if they change it, it's gonna screw people up too if they change it now this late. That's like the vehicles. Vehicles is now one lower. Like you used to count 5 down, now it's 6 down to get vehicles and then request vehicle. When they did the boss thing, that they put that above vehicles, so vehicles is a 6th tab or something. Well, I did make a custom loadout, so I'm not thumbing through a bunch of guns that I bought to show people, and now it's like day-to-day life, like they're in my way. Now I have just like four or 6 or 8 options for certain things. I left out my melee because that is still like novelty if I'm meleeing, so I want to be able to switch to something different. Oh, police. But I put a bunch of my other guns away that get in the way. Like the firework launcher. Ain't nothing like pulling out the firework launcher and shooting it like, at a vehicle. Damn it. You know, switch to the unguided RPG. Because I'm not a huge fan of the homing. Got the police sliding out on them. So, funny thing is, I said I needed a minute, and it wasn't literally a minute, but I can tell that because I have a timer. I'm literally being timed. And of all places, well being timed, I stopped right on the damn rail. The underneath, like the subway, the little monorail. More of the trolley than the train, you know? But, yeah. Yep. I come back, it's honking at me. Like, I didn't really, like, go, but that little bit of time, there it is. Honking at me, behind me in the tunnel. Come on. Like, it was a good thing I was all turned around and heading the way I wanted to, because if I would have had to reverse out of there, because that thing was impatiently chasing me while I reversed, you know. Like, I planned on going further in and didn't, and stopped. Yeah, it wouldn't have been good. But luckily I was all turned around and ready to get out of there while I lost the stars. I was dealing with the cat. So I did put on that jug rug, the same jug rug and red sandals and that. Earlier I didn't have it on. I noticed you did have it on. Well, that's one of them that I got, definitely. Alright, where am I at? Mixed goods, so bunker. And then maybe the auto shop will be ready. And I've already decided to not do the acid. Like, I don't know how much longer you'll be here, that, you know, but in general, I'm not gonna do the acid because then tomorrow's gonna be a whole nother day. Instead of just another smooth day like this, and then if I actually do it early instead of get distracted or slow down my grind a little sooner than a little later. What happens is some days that when I make that first million, 200, then I slow down a little and I end up making 1,600,000, but then the next day I carry on those slow end of the day habits for the whole day, and it's like a $600,000, $800,000 day, you know. I'd be lucky to make the million, which is usually like 800, 980 on those slow or like distracted days. I don't hold myself to any exact work or exact work pattern either. I hit them and do it as it comes to me. Like, I still couldn't tell you where G's cash is right now. Didn't pay enough attention. Yeah, they got it way up there at the lumberjack. Let's hit it. I'm in a heli. Up at the lumberjack. It's only like 15, maybe $20,000 though. G's cash and stash. But stash, you know, I resupplied weed like bam. So saying that, when I come back from the G's cache, I'm gonna check my coke and meth places since the weed just got resupplied. Because there's nothing worse than that too. Sitting around letting like acid tick or something happen and you're not actually letting it tick because it didn't have the supplies necessary to work itself. I got like 2 or 3 guesses, but you know, I don't see it right there at his feet. Well, we're gonna land here anyway, since I made a spot. We'll just go around instead of going with guesses. Since I've already started a circle. Hey, way out here in the woods. Oh, I'm glad I didn't do the circle the other way and touch every building and door and all the other things, because this would have been about the last thing I did before rounding the corner of that pavilion patio. That would have been like the last place I went. After like right over here. And doing all that. Auto shop. Oh, I'm one-handed in the helicopter and I made it. I almost touched the top of the mountain. Tell you what, when I land this helicopter, I gotta see what's up with this cat. Whether he wants out. I'm pretty sure his food and water are good. I say I'm pretty sure because I don't know if he pigged out last night, in the middle of the night, besides last night. But it's like, he should have food. And I know he has water. So, maybe he wants out. It's not the nicest. Alright, I'll be right back. Gave him more food, a little top off of water, cleaned 2 litter boxes, and left the door open so he can be in or out. And you know what? It's quiet again. He watched me pour the food and he walked away. Like he's like, yeah, good. Like it's there for later or whatever, you know. But he wasn't hungry. Yep, my businesses weren't doing nothing because they were empty. Slacking. Making it right now though. It didn't seem like it was that long ago we did dealers. And also, like, how much supplies does it take to make product? Because holy cow, I didn't sell that weed, or the meth, or the coke. I just freaking sold the dealers. I think I should have drained the whole thing out of it. Whole bar of supplies gone, right? And the product's still like halfway full, as if it was empty, and it went halfway, and it should have only gotten to half full. Well, like basically, it got rated for the supplies, not the product. Oh. Yep, back on track. Hello. All right. Thanks for coming back. This has just gotta get us over here to my bunker. Hopefully I can recall it before it says it's expired. Because if it expires, then it's gonna cost me. Doom loader.
Okay, this should be about as simple as it gets. The store knows you're en route.
All right.
As soon as they confirm receipt of the parts, they'll release the funds. Standard disclaimers apply. In the event that you're intercepted, everyone you've ever known will deny all knowledge of your actions. I have a duty to warn you about the potential for bad actors to have tracked this shipment, blah, 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 blah. You know the score.
Pegasus, Cargo Bob.
Hello, Pegasus Lifestyle Management. How can I help you? Your beautiful new aircraft is waiting at our nearest airfield. We hope you're very happy, sir.
Alright. Auto shop after this. There's a lot to do, honestly, at this point. And I do plan on playing some other games today. I might not get trapped off in 76 all day. I might do some other things. But I do think if I get on 76 earlier and get things done, because there's like they have a 20 or 24 hour kind of thing, like a reset. So that and today's private world day, Jay, you should definitely join me. Like, please join me at some point on 76. You know what I mean? Like, if you kind of get up tonight, join right up instead of like, oh, I'm just gonna watch something for an hour or so, da da da, and then start gaming. You know, like just join up if you get up tonight, because it's the last day of the week, and there's a few weekly things I can still get done for you, as if you'd been playing all week, even though you missed out on this day or that day's daily stuff. So, one of them is claim workshops, and that'll be in a private world. So it'll be chill. It'll be us against the world. It won't be public events and all that big stuff, you know. It'd just be like claiming workshops. You saw how those go. Like, you do need 2 or 3 people to like defend here while someone else goes and attacks this one stupid thing over there. But if like, I'm a melee build, so there's plenty of time where I'm defending 3 places solo, and to go over and kill one little thing that's nicking at something with melee, you're leaving 2 other ones completely vulnerable, you know, each time. Yeah, doing 4 waves of stuff. One was Mirlarks, and it was bad. I went through 2 chainsaws, and I was using another big hammer because it had vampire on it, meaning when I hit them I healed. Try using a gun on them, and it's like somewhere between 4 and 11 damage. You know, and it says the gun does like 72 or something damage. I just tell you what, melee hits. But yeah, knowing what I know now, it's like there was times where at least once where like my armor had broke and 2 weapons had broke, 1 gun and 2 melee, and I remember the melee got fixed with that double conditioning, but I don't think the gun or the armor did. And that's something that like could have been done, or should have even been explained what I need to do so that can be done, so you can have, you know. But I ended up figuring everything out, a lot of it, and a lot of it wasn't YouTube. My YouTube experience was on little searches for something specific. Like I should look up one about the fiber, military fiber there. I didn't look up a video. I just kind of did what I knew, like military bases. But maybe I'm overlooking something. But yeah, no, the other videos that I have looked at are all builders, and the build in the game sucks because you can't use the junk. They want you to buy decorations with atoms that is identical or really similar to that junk in the game. You can't use the actual junk. And like there was a guy, there's more than one person, a whole bunch of people know how to merge. There's actually like 5 ways to merge, where you're shoving objects together. So like you take a light and you put it in a plant and you put it below the dirt so you don't even see the light, like the color of the light itself, but it just illuminates the room a little bit from that plant pot. Different stuff. Really cool stuff with putting like a big wall mural on a back wall on a double wall thing and then having lights and they're all slightly sunk too. Like, yeah, different things. But so none of that is easy to do with the base game stuff, and they shouldn't have to merge and glitch stuff. It should have been easier to add to a wall, like or add to something you already built onto it. But merging still leaves it much smoother because you can do it exactly the increments you need sometimes, even though they have to start over sometimes on doing something. One guy, he was taking a safe, like a big steel safe, and then he was putting a cabinet, wooden cabinet, and he was pushing it into it, so you saw the big steel thing, but it was like the back of the safe. And all you saw was the wooden face of the drawers starting. And then there was a new update, like a week later or something. And he's like, "This, by the time I could even get this video edited and release it, I want to show you what happened though." And some reason on whatever update, some game update, he's like, "Who goes in and thinks about things like that? Like, we need to make that safe a little chunkier." And like for some reason they made the safe thicker, chunkier, and it you just couldn't see his wooden cabinet at all inside the safe anymore. Like it was a failed merge now because he had to remerge it again. And he showed like you don't want it like this, and he had it with like too much of the wood hanging out, like this like blister out of the back of the steel safe. You know, you just want it flush, flush. So it's like you get the knobs and the look and all that. But out of yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, so he's Mr. Church. Mr. Church is awesome for Fallout videos. Also, like there's a train. One of the camps you can get is a train, but being at a camp, they had these huge concrete freaking pads underneath them. So even like the train with its own little rail and all that, you can't just like place it on the train tracks because it's like on this huge concrete slab and it tries to put it like above the like up there above the train and whatever the tracks that are there in the game. So he was showing how to drop it, how to drop the camp, your survival tent, how to drop it, ding, 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 and get it so that it lined up perfectly with the rails of the actual train, and it was a train. And he's like, but I've seen people build in these, like on the concrete slab. He goes, I've seen people build in these, so we're gonna do the next step. And he put walls on the sides of it, but just so we could put ivy up, right? So he puts this green ivy up, and then he takes the walls down, and then he burns the whole train and blows it up. So it's just this rusty hole, and the sides of it are popped open and all that. It's like this prison train, so it's all like exploded open and rusted and destroyed and burnt. And since now you can't just build on the nice floor that was in there, there's still just the two the frames to the train, you know. So he had this carpet, and the carpet's not big enough, so you have to stack carpet on top of the other carpets, like out in a shape. But then you have to sink each carpet so that they're all flat, so they're not stacked like stickers on top of each other. You know, like if you stack enough stickers, you would end up with a thickness. You know what I mean? He's merging them carpets down so they're flat, and basically put a floor in there where you couldn't have done a floor for couches and TVs. But instead of having the steel walls and the normal like how you would build in it with it having it floor, got the sunk on the rail, got it rustic, and then had vines and plants so you couldn't just walk through the side of the train the way it would be if it was blown up. He made his own plant walls. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. He does a lot of videos like that. One of, down in the Cranberry Bog where I'm at, there's just this one little island, and he made a little town, a little villa. Like he would come in through, and there's a garage, the Red Rocket. There's a greenhouse he made, and like two other like houses, and yeah, like but all sorts of things under bridge builds, like under a road. There's this one road highway section where the river, the water kind of runs through underneath, but you build at the one end perfectly and get the foundation square, so when you put the concrete walls, it's just like straight down off of the bridge concrete, like smooth. You know what I mean? The concrete that's there on the bridgeway, you just get your two front walls perfect, boom boom with that. So however the floor, and then the floor is high enough up that you don't have rad water inside your house, and it's this bunker underneath the bridge. Different cool places, really cool places to build. And there's other builders too. Nuka Violet is a chick, and she plays with all the neons and the lighting and the decor inside houses, like extra like decor, and merging, knowing how to merge and make things too, having really great ideas on what to make, or seeing other people's houses and then making the same or higher level tier with the merging things together, like taking the scarecrow and then putting one of the face one of the wall mounts. It's a wall mount, the scarecrow, and then this other like statue with the arms, right? And mixing them, putting it all together, and having like the majority of the statue in a dud wall behind the wall, where you don't see him. Different things. So you get this great wall mount, and behind there it just looks like nothing there, and then a bathroom next to that, and you lose track of that half of space that's there because it's only a half. Hold on 1 second. All right, in like a minute or two, I'm gonna have to help my grandmother get to the car for a hospital visit, or not a hospital visit, doctor visit. She still ain't quite right, from being in the hospital too long. Trying to get better though. She was trying to get better in there too, but they lame up your body whenever they're trying to medically get whatever, lungs and breathing figured out. They're like, are you breathing better? Yeah, I'm just laying here. There's nothing to breathe heavy about, you know? Jeez. Anyway, I don't know how much more steam you got in you. I just realized what time it is. I thought it was like noon. It's not. But It's a lot to ask to be like, hey, you think you'd be back around at like 10 or midnight when you realize what time it is now already. But, and then if you're not like done right now either, like you still got wind down. Uh huh. But you're still gonna have wind down time. Mm-hmm. Where you're fading out. You don't want to just sleep right here, man. You might as well turn off the game and the headset and go get comfortable. Maybe Napa join you. Yeah. All right, man. It was good playing. I didn't get a lot done, like as my normal pace, but that was on me regardless. And it was good playing with you, but again, sometimes it's hard um, when we're just both doing our own thing. Once we do the initial thing with dealers, auto shop. Oh, okay. I might stab at one of them. Yeah. Hmm. Now I almost don't want to, because like I'd wait until some other time with people. But okay, that sounds like a little more. Yeah. Yeah, I might look at it. But then when you said that, I'm like, shit, that's a little more than I'm about to just solo. But I'll let you go. I know you gotta get some rest, man. You're up later than you usually would be, and hopefully I'll catch up with you at some point later. But I get it if I don't. But stop in. I've been staying up a little later than that, you know? I'd like to. Yes. Alright. You have a good one, Jay. Thanks for playing. Alright. Have a good one. Alright. I will be right back, viewers. I'm pretty sure I gotta help my grandmother do a car. She's not driving, but to get there safely to make sure. So I'll be right back. That's priority.